So, you know Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this is basically Who Wants to Be a Millionaire Gaming Edition.
Okay.
So I came up with some fun little questions,
I'm gonna
and
do.
if you answer them all correctly, you will get a 5 pack of subs.
Oh, sick.
So yeah,
I'm gonna. I'm gonna do so horribly.
it goes from easy to harder, basically.
Man, I'm about to make my whole brand look like a fucking a joke.
Uh,
Oh
Wait,
shit.
hang on. I'm just gonna try something else here. Um, Haha. Okay, good. So yeah, um, you're not paying for it, dog. Shut up. So yeah, we were gonna start like it's gonna be easy questions first, and then it gets harder and harder.
Okay.
So and as you can see on the screen, so there's basically 5 tiers. So if you get past the question from 200, you're gonna get one sub. Get past the
Okay.
question of 2,000, you get two. With 50, you get three. Half a million, you get four, and then at apparently 100 million, you get uh,
5. Yeah.
yeah. That has to be 1 million instead of 100, but okay.
Who wants to be 100 millionaire?
So, are you ready?
Yes.
The first question: what snack is commonly found in DS2? Is it A, the common fruit, B, the delicious banana, C, the weird apple, or D, the luscious pear?
I'm gonna lock in with A, common fruit.
Or are you 100% sure of that?
110.
Okay, let's take a look. You are correct.
Woohoo!
The next question: which one of these is not a real Pokemon? Is it A, Jolteon, B, Vaporeon, C, Voltron, and D, Flareon?
C, Voltron.
Or are you 100% sure?
100%.
Okay, let's take a look. That's correct. That's one sub already in the bag. How are we feeling?
Woo! Pretty good. A lot better than I thought I would be doing.
All
Yeah.
right, awesome. Let's get back to question number 3. What number of Final Fantasy was the last released? A 3, B 6, C 12, or D 16?
Technically, D16.
Why technically?
Because 7 Rebirth was actually the last release.
Yeah, I know, but I didn't want to put it in because that would just make it confusing.
Yeah, that's fair. D16.
All right, D16 is the correct answer. Next question.
Actually, I gotta push my glasses up.
What game is not considered a Souls-like? Is it A, Hollow Knight, B, Lord of the Fallen, C, Ashen, or D, Far Cry 4?
D, Far Cry 4.
Are you sure? Because there is rolling in that game.
Yes.
Okay. It is the
Yeah.
correct answer. We're moving up to the question that will get you 2 subs. In what game did we find out that Nyx is a terrible driver? Was it A, Elden Ring, B, LA Noire, C, Final Fantasy VII, or D, Gran Turismo 3?
I'm gonna go with B, LA Noir.
Are you sure? You don't sound 100%.
I'm not 100% sure, but that's what I'm gonna stick with.
All right. LA Noir is the correct answer.
Woo, that was a good guess.
Why was it a guess?
Because I don't know. I watched Nyx play Souls Likes mostly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any of his LA Noir stuff.
Yeah. I don't think he ever played actually Gran Turismo 3, but I felt like it would be wrong to not put another core game in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, that nets you 2 subs now.
Woo.
Let's move on to question 6.
My brand hasn't been tarnished yet. We're good.
Not yet, just give it a moment. What Fallout game didn't have any NPCs when it released? Is it A, Fallout 76, B, Fallout New Vegas, C, Fallout 3, or D, Fallout 4?
Fallout 76.
Okay, let's log that in. That is, of course, the correct answer.
I was working at GameStop. We had people come back and return 76 because of the lack of NPCs in it.
Really?
Yep.
I didn't know it was that that big of an issue.
Oh yeah, there were tons of rebates because of various reasons. That was a common one that we heard.
Wow. I mean, most of the story is told through like the PC things and everything. They never really bothered me that much.
One person came in and they said, "Yeah, Dark Souls has more story with the fucking NPCs that they have."
Wow. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
And yeah, I am one of the people who actually liked Fallout 76. Like
I didn't mind it when it first came out, just to dick around and play with my friends and whatnot, but I don't think that I could sit down and play it alone for an extended period of time anymore.
Yeah, no, I don't think I could do it now as well. Like, I mean, I got the platinum for it and everything, but yeah, it was a lot of fun with like playing it with friends. And all my friends had like major issues with it. I never really had any.
Yeah, it's like playing a bad game, knowing that it's going to be bad, and then bitching about it afterwards.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to question number 7. What game did not release in 2023? Did Baldur's Gate 3, Resident Evil 4 Remake, Dave the Diver, or Tekken 8?
I am not sure.
Okay, if you're not sure, that gives me the opportunity to introduce the lifelines, which are not on screen because I thought I would have more time to make this quiz. You have 50-50, which I will say that 2 of the answers are not the right answer. You have Ask Chat, which will make Doc put up a poll in chat for the chat to vote on the correct answer. Or you can have Call a Friend, where you basically message one person on Discord, or we try to get them into the chat to give you the answer.
Yeah, I'm going to try and logic my way through this quick.
Okay.
So, I don't know anything about Dave the Diver. I'm assuming that's like an indie Steam game. Baldur's Gate 3 came out in 2023. RE4 came out in 2023. Tekken 8, I think, was supposed to come out in 23, but I believe that it got pushed back to February of 2024. So, just based off that, I'm going to go with Tekken 8.
Are you gonna log that in?
I'm going to lock that in.
And Tekken 8 is... the right answer.
Holy shit.
Yeah, I don't know Dave the Diver either, but I thought like if I put Baldur's Gate on there and Resi 4, it would make it too easy. Like I just throw in a like indie game that nobody knows about to make it
Oh.
interesting.
What was Tekken 8's release date?
I think it was in like end of January
End of
2024. I'm not 100% sure.
'Cause I remember hearing about it supposed to be coming out in like September or October 2023, and then it just didn't. And
Yeah,
well, the rest
yeah, it
goes from
was
there.
like pushed back. I know that, and it did release like very early in 2024.
Yeah, I think with Tekken they usually want to try and push for the November rush.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And Doc says that Dave the Diver is an indie game that got really good reviews and was indie of the year. Okay,
Oh wow.
yeah. I did not like research the game. I just put it in. I was like, he's never gonna know what game that is. Might be an interesting one to
Yeah.
just download and see.
Yeah, maybe I'll give it a look after this.
All right, so let's move on to question number 8.
I see that this actually says that we're a millionaire, not 100 millionaire on
Yeah, this one is correct. Like it's a template I downloaded, so yeah.
false advertising.
I know. What early access game had the highest number of players at its peak? Is it A. Palworld, B. No Rest for the Wicked, C. Valheim, or D. Lethal Company?
Oh,
Yeah, the questions are getting harder now, aren't they?
yeah. Oh God.
You have your lifelines.
Good Lord. I don't think Lethal Company had that many, or No Rest for the Wicked didn't have that many early access players.
Mhm. And in the meantime,
Palworld.
yeah.
Palworld might have been up there. I'm thinking it's in between Palworld and Valheim.
Mm-hmm.
I'll look in Palworld.
Or are you? Yeah, you're not sure, are you?
Nope, not a fucking clue.
All right. Let's log in Palworld and see if it's right. It was Palworld.
Holy shit.
Palworld actually got the highest number of players at its peak in early access out of any game ever released in early access.
Yeah, that's... wasn't sure if that was Palworld or Valheim.
Yeah. I think Valheim was like the second one.
Yeah, that makes sense. Valheim did amazingly well.
Yeah. Is that actually released now fully?
I think so.
Yeah, I'm not.
If that's a $1 million question, I'm fucked.
Yeah. It's the $1 million question is going to be a lot harder. Little companies seems to have really died down. Yeah, I think so too. Like,
Yeah.
I think it's true for like most of the early access games. Like they peak quite early, but they kind of die off. Like
Helldivers
yeah,
just died down too. I don't know if you all heard about the
uh,
Steam refunds.
that's going to be a question later on. Fuck. All right,
Fuck.
let's move on to the next question, which will net you 3 subs if you get it right. Which franchise has the highest number of sales across all titles? So that's basically like if you combine all the sales of all the titles in the series. Is it A, Pokemon? Is it B, Call of Duty? Is it C, Space Invaders? Or is it D, Street Fighter?
I'm gonna lock in A with Pokemon.
You sound very confident of that.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, no need to postpone this any further then. It is a Pokemon. Yeah.
Yeah, Pokemon is like the top, or in the top 5 of highest growing IP, or highest gross selling IPs of all time.
Yeah. I
Right
think it
now.
actually is the
Unless that's
highest
changed.
selling.
Yeah.
Which kind
Mario, I think.
of Mario was like second or something, I think.
Yeah, something like that.
What surprised me is that Space Invaders was actually in the top 10. Like I didn't think that would be like still, still in the records.
With how many niche titles, I could see it, but it still surprises me.
Yeah. And Rachel says you are a genius that you're answering future questions.
You know it. I gotta use the big brain moves. I'm not 5-headed like Ginge.
Well, with that right answer, you get your 3 subs.
Woohoo!
So yeah, now we're playing for 4 and for jackpot of 5. So yeah, let's move on. Question number.
The stress is coming.
Yeah, trust me, it's gonna get a lot harder from here on in. Except for like one question that is coming, which you already know the answer to. So yeah, let's move along to question number 10. What is the MMO with the most online players currently active? A. EVE Online, B. World of Warcraft, C. Elder Scrolls Online, or D. Ark?
I don't think it's ESO or WoW. WoW really died off with WoW really died off with Classic. ESO is still doing really well though.
I have to say that for World of Warcraft, the numbers include Classic as well as current.
Okay. Well, then that changes things quite a bit. Because if that adds Classic in as well, then that's going to push it above. That'll push it above ESO. Ark and Eve are both very, very niche.
Mhm.
I'm going to go with WoW. I'll go with B.
Yeah.
We'll lock it in. Yep.
All right. Let's take a look. That is correct. Yeah. Yeah. So I took World of Warcraft with like everything, from that you basically get from the Blizzard launcher.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then even without it, like it was a lot closer between WoW and ESO, but WoW would have still beaten out ESO.
Yeah, that's fair. I don't know how well ESO does overall anymore. I know that before Somerset, they were looking at shutting down the servers, but it obviously picked back up.
Yeah.
Morrowind did really good for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Like they did get a huge boost out of that again. But you see that like with all the MMOs that once they launch another expansion, that you get a lot of old players that resub in.
Yeah.
All right. So
do I get any bonuses if I make it without using a lifeline?
I did not think about that, so no. I will not call you names for 5 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, let's get to question number 11 then. What popular game is being pulled off Steam in some countries by Sony? Is it A. God of War, B. Helldivers 2, C. Spider-Man, or D. God of War Ragnarok?
B. Helldivers 2.
Are you sure?
I'm unsure about this one. I think that I might need a lifeline. No, lock in B.
Okay. B is, of course, the correct answer. Damn it. I thought, like, if people hadn't, like, read the gaming news or anything that might have been a more difficult thing because like Spider-Man, you got like licensing stuff and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I did not account for this. So yeah. Next question will be worth 4 subs. So think about it very very well. I will not.
I'm up for that.
I will not do this. Number 12. What Sony game did not get a PC port? Call of War, Horizon Zero Dawn, Bloodborne, or Returnal?
Chat, do I really need to answer this? C, Bloodborne.
I thought it would be a little bit harder for like non-PC players, but
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. The biggest meme in the Bloodborne community.
yeah.
I love pulling at people's heartstrings with that. Finding some finding some meme about Bloodborne is getting a remaster and then just posting it everywhere so that people go berserk.
Yeah. This is $100 question masquerading as a $500,000 question. I thought it would be like harder for people like that don't really play PC. Like I don't think they would like know that stuff like Returnal, for instance, is a PC port.
Yep.
I think that the confusion would have been like there between Returnal and Bloodborne.
Or even Horizon Zero Dawn and Bloodborne.
Yeah. Need to come up with horror questions? Well, let's take a look then at number 13 for horror questions. Which video game character did not make it in the BAFTA Top 10 of 2024? So these are like the iconic video game characters. BAFTA did a poll for their award ceremony to see like which video game characters were considered in the top 10 most influential characters, basically. Is it A, Lara Croft, B, Solid Snake, C, Mario, or D, Sackboy?
This one's gonna be tough. I wouldn't be surprised if it was Mario, just because that would be the most controversial to have.
Yeah, definitely.
I'd be surprised if Solid Snake was on that list too, though. Or I would be shocked if Solid Snake or Sackboy were on that list. That being said, Metal Gear hasn't really been a thing for how it hasn't been a good IP for so long. Like last time that a Metal Gear game came out, Little Big Planet was already kind of taking over.
Yeah.
And Sackboy became a huge face on PlayStation. So I'm going to say Lara Croft, Mario, and Sackboy are in the top 10. We'll lock in Solid Snake is not in the top 10.
Okay, you sure you don't want to use the lifeline for this? Because Chad is currently saying that one of them is a lot less iconic than the other 3.
I'm not looking at chat.
Okay. So you're gonna lock in...
No, chat, go away. I'm gonna lock in Solid Snake.
You're gonna lock in Solid Snake. Just out of curiosity, before I press Solid Snake, like, Chat is saying that one of them is less iconic. Who does Chat think it is? Because this question, I think this is one of the harder ones in the quiz. Fucking rude. He is rude. Why do you think I always insult him?
I want to make up the decision before I look at what you guys have to say. It's not that I don't give a fuck about you guys. Except for maybe Salty if he's still here. I mean, God, I let you guys look at my tits.
This is true. This is true. So yeah, what is chat thinking? Not seeing any names pop up. Mm. You can't answer it without revealing the correct answer. Yeah, but Doko locked in B. Like he's
I
not
locked
gonna.
in B.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
But if I press it now, it's gonna automatically say whether it or not it's the right answer. So I kind of want to know what chat is thinking before I press it. Or did you Google it, Doc? Would have said Sackboy, but surprisingly that did make the top 10. So Doc Googled it.
Cool.
Alright, so yeah, it's Solid Snake.
Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I was quite
Come on.
surprised. Like I thought Solid Snake would be more influential than Sackboy.
Sackboy has been more influential to this generation of gaming than Snake has.
Yeah.
Where Snake has been more influential to people who have been gaming for as long as we have, or people that have actually taken an interest in the gaming industry of pre 2010.
Yeah, I guess
I would
so.
say. Yeah, and most people don't take into consideration that the Metal Gear games had like invented the genre that they did.
Yeah. And I think
Yeah.
the fact that Sackboy was like a PlayStation mascot for a long time, that definitely would have helped.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you got that one right, and that means there's only 2 questions left for a 5-pack of subs.
And all of my lifelines left.
Yes, indeed. I mean, you're probably gonna need them all for the final question.
Okay.
That one, yeah, you're gonna need help with that one. But before that, we got question 14, which is which of these games never won Game of the Years at the Game Awards? A. Elden Ring, B. Sekiro, C. God of War, or D. The Last of Us? Yeah, Doc, exactly. Like they put Shadow Harden from Baldur's Gate 3. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's an odd character to have at the top.
Yeah.
I get it, she's waifu.
Yeah, but still, like that's definitely not more influential than something like Solid Snake.
My gut is telling me God of War.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of remember being pissed off about that too, actually, that year.
Yeah, so these are the like real game awards. Like that, there's a lot of game awards, but these are like considered like the major thing these days. You know.
Yeah. Yeah. I should almost use the lifeline for us. Ow, fuck.
Like, what are you doubting between?
All of it.
All of it. Okay. Fair
They
enough.
all. Sekiro didn't do that well at launch, but I think it still got nominated because of.
Yeah, but
I think it still got because of Miyazaki's name on it.
yeah, but if it's nominated, did it actually win?
Yeah, that's the hard part. Good lord.
Told you it was gonna get harder.
Yeah, this is quite a bit harder. The one other one that I'm really not sure about is Last of Us.
And then why would you think that? Because I mean, The Last of Us
I
it's
don't
an
know how.
iconic series.
I don't think that it got super common until. I don't know if it got super common till um after Last of Us 2 came out.
I mean, the reason that they made Last of Us 2 was because like
It was
the great sales of
because
Last of Us 1.
yeah, that's true. I would be shocked if it wasn't Elden Ring. Or that if it was Elden Ring, yeah.
Mm.
Sekiro did do really, really poorly when it was first released.
Mm-hmm.
And Elden Ring was the best IP that FromSoft ever put out.
Yeah, yeah, it really is.
How many sales were made worldwide?
Oh God, I don't even know. Like it's an insane number though. Like if you compare it to their other titles.
Yeah. Oh God. Can I do a 50-50?
Yeah. 50-50, and I take away Elden Ring and God of War.
What are my other lifelines?
Call a friend, or you message one, or get them in chat or something.
Yep.
And the other option is that you ask chat. But I got a
Ask
feeling that
chat.
chat might have already Googled the answer. But yeah.
I'm gonna lock in D, The Last of Us.
You sure you don't want another lifeline?
Yeah, I think I want to save my lifeline for next question if I get this one right.
All right. Then we're gonna log in D.
Yep.
And Doc actually knows the answer. So if you phoned a friend and you would have asked Doc, he would have given you the right answer. And
Yep.
now the question is Last of Us the answer that Doc is thinking of? And is it correct? And it is correct.
Holy shit.
The Last of Us was actually released before the Game Awards were a thing. They were released a year before the Game Awards started.
Yeah, 2014 the Game Rewards.
Yeah.
Game Awards started.
And The Last of Us was released in 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, Last of Us Part 2 won, but yeah, The Last of Us 1 didn't.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a thinker there. Like if you knew the release date and then you knew when the award started, you would have known. But yeah.
Yeah.
Like I think
So Sekiro.
Yeah.
Sekiro being 2019, God of War being 2018, and Elden Ring being 2022.
Yeah.
Those all made the most sense.
Yeah.
Going with Last of Us at 2013, it was the really
Yeah.
questionable.
Yeah, but I thought like because it was like, I mean, it did win awards, but like from other things, like not from the official game awards that we consider now.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I also in the beginning of the question I said like it's like those official game awards that it's a thing now. Last of Us 2 won in 2020. Yeah.
Who won in 2021?
Would that have been Ragnarok? No.
No.
I think Ragnarok didn't
No.
win. God of War, it's...
Ragnarok went up against Elden Ring and lost.
Oh, was that only released in 2022?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
I might be wrong, but...
Doc might know who won in 2021. He knows a lot about this thing. Yeah, I guess he'll answer. 21 was
It Takes
Two. Yeah.
It Takes Two is a shit game.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah. Yeah, COVID years sucked.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Alright, are you ready? You have 2 lifelines left, and you are at the question that will determine whether you go home with 5 subs or with 4.
Yeah.
How are you feeling right now?
I'm feeling good.
Yeah?
I'm feeling Gucci, man.
You're confident that you will get the next question right?
Oh, probably not, but...
Okay, well, let's take a look. Question 15 for the prize. What is your favorite streamer? Is it A, Ginger from Nerd and Geek Life? B, anyone else? C, somebody else? Or D, I don't know him?
You bastard.
I love the fact that it is you who's getting this question.
I'm gonna say A. Ginge.
Yeah? I mean, that means a lot to me, but what would you now do if I say it was wrong?
Be furiously upset because you genuinely are my favorite fucking streamer.
Thank you, Doko. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
It is the right answer, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, you win. You win the 5-pack of subs. How are you feeling, man?
Go. Same as I was before, but my stomach hurts a little less. If he's gonna pull ego, I gotta pull ego back.
Yeah. I mean, go. I mean, this last question, I just wanted to put that in, man. Like I just wanted to have that.
Thank you for the GGs. Yeah, that $750,000 question was fucking amazing.
That was the one, the game of the year.
Yeah.
That was insane. Like, I think that was definitely like the hardest question in there.
Yeah, that one was. I might as well just grab a coin and flip tossed it.
Yeah, I was thinking, like, should I, like, take all the games that have, like, Game of the Year editions? Because, like, a lot of the games that have, like, Game of the Year editions didn't even win it.
Like Borderlands 1?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I was like, yeah, but, like, Borderlands 1 would have been, like, too old to put in there. And then, Bloodborne, I think, has a Game of the Year edition. But, you would definitely know that Bloodborne didn't win it. Like, who are we kidding, right?
Yeah. Yeah, Bloodborne didn't win it. Borderlands 2 has Game of the Year edition.
Yeah.
Borderlands 2 was the last Borderlands IP with a Game of the Year status.
Oh, really?
Whether it be Game of the Year or Best Game of the Year from Game Awards.
Yeah.
Right,
interesting.
Yeah, the pre-sequel and 3 were both really, really terribly received.
Yeah, I mean, the pre-sequel, that was like... I mean, I love the fact that we get, like, No Handsome Jack in a different way, but... Yeah, it just wasn't the same. Yeah, there are other award shows, but... Like, not all of them that have a Game of the Year edition, like, have Game of the Year.
Yeah.